round of 16, five of the six. Looks like there's a big chance you have five of the six in the round of 16, and that means you're gonna get quite a few English against English team ties in those knockout stages. That's gonna make the Champions League feel less continental and more like an FA Cup. I'm not sure how I really feel about that, but your teams have to earn their spots in the competition, and they've done what they needed to do. Of course, they're the wealthier teams, and we'll see how do you say this? We'll see how it shakes up. But man, like me, the Champions League is all about getting teams from all around Europe and getting all of the ties that you don't get to see all the time. But some of these English teams are going to be playing two extra fixtures against each other at this rate because that's how, I guess, the strength of the Premier League, or so-called strength of the Premier League, versus the other leagues in Europe at the moment, where you can have Tottenham, who are struggling in the Premier League, and they host Borussia Dortmund, who's played many European finals and perennial league challengers in Germany, and they come to the new Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and they get cleaned up, basically, right? So it is one of them things where it's like, okay, at this point, you're just gonna have to play whoever's in front of you. There's no running from it. There's no running from it. But the Champions League new format is, I think the jury is still out, if I'm being honest, because I just don't know if this means we have a better competition. I know it means we have more games, but as far as the quality of the competition, I'm not convinced just yet. Especially when you have situations like this where right now almost every English team is going to be in the round of 16. 16 teams, 6 English teams. That's not a good look for Europe. But I'm happy for the English teams. They're handling their business. However, I'm not sure how good that is for Europe or the Champions League itself. But let me know what you guys think in the comments about all that. I don't like a league that's dominated by one team. I also don't like this heavy presence of like English team in the later stages of the Champions League. It just destroys, for me anyway, the continental aspect to the game. Traveling to big European stadiums and having your away games and whatever. But yeah, I don't know who is going to win this competition, but Bayern looks good. Arsenal looks good. Can never bet against the champion, but I not sure that PSG has, especially after playing the Club World Cup and making it to the final of that and going deep last year too. And I'm not sure if they will repeat, but I think they're going to make noise. I don't think they're going to let go of this trophy without making some noise. I do think Real Madrid are always a team to be respected in this competition. They have a weird relationship with it, a successfully weird one, right? Like it's very big success for them in this competition, more so than any other club in the history of the tournament by a long way.